Hello, this is SSW. Happy Memorial Day weekend. How are you, Nomad? How are things in the Pacific Northwest? Have you ever seen Bigfoot? Give me thumbs up. So, well, thank you, Jake guys. My mistake, Nomad. Hello, Red. Oh, Red Team DNA. Oh yeah, you're DNA. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How are you? Just enjoying a little meal. Finished off a sub. Oh, I got 10 views already, 3 thumbs up. That's awesome. Hello, Richard. Hello, Hunter. Doing good. Good stuff, Nomad. Okay. Okay, we're all here to honor our fallen veterans. Oh, those are awesome sling bows. They're really cool. One of the best sling bows I'll say on the market is, well, there are several. Chief AJ's sling bow. Also the Simple Shot, like slingshot / sling bow, like wrist rocket kind of deal. Sling. It's I think it's the slingshot hammer. Oh boy, I hope no one was hurt in the explosion. But yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Air Guns Anonymous. Yes, arrows and darts, Nomad. There's dart fishing, bow fishing. Yeah, I've seen that. Well, thank God. Thank God. That's a miracle. I mean, the last one you told me about, the major explosion, a couple was, well, they died instantly. Very sad. No, it was Subway. AA, Subway. Eat fresh. at least the best proximity. Oh boy. We didn't start the fire, but the fire's burning. Oh boy. Well, yeah, you can shoot like these steel darts with a slingshot, hook darts. Yeah. There's a special glove protection that you can get if you feel not safe doing that. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Airgun Johnny. I like your videos. Yes, happy Memorial Day, Airgun Johnny. We're honoring our fallen veterans. Now I'm eating a little Subway. I got some oatmeal raisin cookies. Hi, Nancy. Oh, boy. Hello, early riser. Happy Memorial Day. Okay. As you can see, I'm dressed nice. Oh, boy. Sorry to hear that, Jacob. Oh, yeah. Had a few. Um, well, let's be fooling. My brother didn't show up. I'm fooling you. My brother didn't show up. Didn't have any cookouts. Apparently, his van broke down. Of course, with my brother, I can't tell if he's lying through his teeth. Yes. Subway. Eat fresh. Oatmeal raisin. Terrible, Jay, guys. Thank you, early riser. I know that we've had a little bit of a conflict before. I didn't mean to push you away, but as you know, I had to push some people away. For you know why. Mine too, Airgun AA. Mine too. The Subway ones are really good. Oh, thanks, early riser. You make some great content. You're going out camping in the backwoods. I mean, you're going to different parts of the country. I mean, that's pretty good. Subway. I'm surprised there are these Subways still around, though. The franchise is dying. Ugh. Okay. 4 thumbs up. That's awesome. Make sure to give me some more thumbs up so I can stay in the algorithms. Okay. Okay, it's Memorial Day. We honor our fallen, soldiers, American soldiers that gave their lives for this country. Sometimes I think they gave their lives in vain with the way things are going. Um, I don't think I have ever heard something like that before. Have I heard explosion? Maybe. Well, I don't think I ever heard a real explosion in my life. Um, Jake Eyes? I've heard gunshots. I guess that comes close. I did, but no one showed up. Don't forget. Never forget that, Jake Eyes. Sadly, Iron Man, sadly. But this is a special holiday for in America. It's called Memorial Day. It's where we honor it's Memorial Day weekend, and we honor our fallen soldiers. I'm sorry to hear that, no man. I would love to have you on. Um, After this, I'm going to do laundry. you know. By the way, Iron Man, I just uploaded a video, it's got a nice little tribute to my British friends from England. It's an American parody of the BBC. I thought you might get a laugh out of it. I think I've heard like the horns that firefighters use. Be neutral. That's a good way to run a country. Um, Iron Man. I will, Jake guys. That being said, I hope you watched the video that I uploaded. It was basically a parody of the BBC. It was an American parody of kind of like the British of BBC, and it was done by Mad TV. Actually, it did predict that skit did predict years before the Queen's death. So. Amen to that, Iron Man. That's the truth. That's so true, Jake, guys. Oh yeah, it's kind of like that Amber Alert. It appears on your phone when a kid goes missing. Oh man. Yes, it was. One of my favorite movies was Rambo. The Rambo movies were great. Uh, in a way, I can relate to Rambo. I mean, I've never been in the military, but I know what I think everyone at this point in America can feel like to be betrayed by your government. I feel betrayed by my own government. Betrayed. Okay, we're doing something good. I'm glad we're getting a conversation going on this Memorial Day. Okay, let's talk about some stuff we like. I mean, I know a lot of veterans like like to shoot. I have a veteran friend, still has got like to shoot, and he's a martial artist. And as I told you before, my father was a veteran, um, but I would never make the claim that I was ever in the service because I was not, and I was never, in any kind of military service at all. So if anybody's asking if I ever did, because I've had people ask me, "Were you ever in the military?" I was like, "No." It's like, "No." I'm like, "What?" And I've had literally people say, "Slingshot Warrior, he was a ex special force." Like, no, I'm not. No, I'm just a hillbilly. Stop it. No, I did. Now I did take karate for 6 years, so and I bet and before that I learned how to fight on the streets at a very young age. But but no, I have no military training whatsoever. No, I am not Iron Man. Uh, I'll put it this way. I kind of agree with you. I believe that they've been betrayed. We've all been betrayed. Um, so true. Well, I like to think that some way I'm a soldier of God. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, I'm a soldier of God. Um, Not a soldier of any country, but a soldier of the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian soldier. Amen, early riser. Thank you, Nomad. Thank you. I've noticed something. about a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of great things, and it's I'm getting closer. I got a lot of things to do before I can leave this this blue hellhole for down south. And that's exactly what we're experiencing, the crash, and that's what's happening. Most people out there, I have to say, here's the thing for the firearms guys, and I want to say this, okay? If you're just relying on just a firearm to survive, and not any other skills, not any other tools, and that's one thing I have to say about some of the firearms guys out there. It seems to me that they're only relying on like one tool, and they only know one tool, like different kinds of firearms. And that might not be a very good idea to basically put all your stock in one type of tool. Now, as for me, I try to learn different tools and different skills. And that's what I've been doing over the years is I've learned different skills and different tools. And a lot of the firearms guys out there, they talk about survival and stuff like this, but they only know one tool most of the time. And they only have, it's like a one-trick pony. That's not going to help you survive if that tool fails. And that tool can fail. It's a machine. It can fail. A lot of people, they just want to rely on the one tool, which is the firearm. The firearm is a good weapon, right? But it can fail sometimes. You better have backup plan. You better have different skills. I tell people this, A lot of people talk about their guns and shit like that. Well, something, you might not always have a gun. You better have a backup plan. Well, see you, AA. It's always good to hear from you. That's true. That's very true, Nomad. But the point is that I'm trying to say you just can't rely on one tool. And a lot of the firearms guys, they're not really getting it. You know what I mean? It's like you need a diverse range of skills and a diverse range of tools. I learned that coming up in bad neighborhoods. Basically how to put things together, improvise. Find, it's like, oh, how you doing, Camo Campa? How you doing? Hey, maybe we can talk after the stream, Have a nice conversation. I always enjoy our conversations. Exactly. Never stop learning is one of the things. Never stop learning, okay? And many times we can learn from each other. You just listen to people, For example, when I was talking to Tack, and he learned a lot from me when it comes to crossbows. I got him interested in repeating crossbows. So we can learn a lot from each other. That is true. I can't be a lone wolf, but I'm not. There's a lot. I have people I can rely on, Nancy. I'm not alone. I just make you think I am. I'm doing great. Just had a Subway sub. I'm wearing a nice shirt, as you can see. Scarecrow, it's been a long time. I remember you. You changed your avatar. Thanks for the likes on Instagram, Nomad. Hey, got me some nice likes on Instagram. It's always good to have people. Oh, we got 9 thumbs up. That's awesome. 9. I'll give that a knife up. Knife up. 9 knives up. Well, welcome. You're welcome, Nomad. You know, you're from the South. You're from the South. My family comes from the South, which is really cool. I got family. Both sides of my family are Southern. Although they don't have the Southern accent, but hey, I don't have that Southern drawl. I still got Southern roots. So. Welcome, Nomad. You know what I'm really thankful for on this Memorial Day is that I have purged that horrible, horrible troll community, and I'm not going to mention their name, out of my streams, out of my channel. You know, I finally purged them out. Ever since that one troll got arrested, I'm not going to mention the name. I was able to purge most of them out of my channel. So I'm very thankful on this Memorial Day. Very appreciative that I was able to get that horrible, wretched community away from my channel. You know, I'm very thankful for that. A community full of nobodies and idiots and immature grown children, you know. Well, the chat has gone cold. It's gone cold as a refrigerator. Come on now. Mm. Don't let the chat go cold now. Well, chat's gone cold. We got 9 thumbs up. Well, there has to be something new. I don't have much new things. Yeah, that's the spirit, Camo Campa. That's the spirit. Don't let this chat go cold as an ice box. Yeah, let's warm it up a little bit. Let's put some fire on it. That's coming soon, Nancy. Anyway. Maybe we can get some music, music is what we need, Get some music, It's Memorial Day, right? We get some Memorial Day music, Well, it's near the end of the stream anyway. How about we play a nice Memorial Day song in honor of the fallen veterans? Is everybody okay with that? If I play a nice Memorial Day song in honor of our fallen veterans out there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand that. All I wanted to do when I set out to do this channel is basically share my hobbies, share my interests. I never expected this channel to blow up, and I never expected this channel to have that community attached to it at all. So yes, in order to celebrate, Memorial Day weekend, why don't we have a Memorial Day song? Here we go. So true, Nancy. We're just being patriotic. That's the national anthem. They can't strike the national anthem. Mm-hmm. Well, there are some women out there that just hate life. They're just bitter. That's all it really is. they're just bitter and they just want to attack people because they don't agree with them or something like that. They're I got 10 thumbs up. That's awesome. I want to do something for Memorial Day. I think we should do something for for all the veterans that died. I'm going to do just one more Memorial Day song. Here's one, Amazing Grace with bagpipes, for the fallen soldiers out there. Well, that was an amazing song. It's Amazing Grace with bagpipes, and that's what they play at military funerals. And that's my father. I think he got that. I would say that bagpipe music is kind of was heavy metal before there was heavy metal. Yeah, it was kind of the sound was close to heavy metal. Very manly music. Amen. I would say this, being a Christian, this world is only temporary. Well, we have a veteran right here on this Memorial Day. When I was playing Memorial Day music, I was playing the national anthem. We have a veteran right here. So, Joseph Bishop, thank you for your service. So it's nice to have a veteran on this Memorial Day weekend stream. My father was a veteran, as you know, and Now Joseph is an actual veteran, so he's so that's so it's an honor to have Joseph Bishop on this stream. A very good honor to have an actual veteran on this stream on this Memorial Day. Man who served his country. Yes, thank you for your service, Joseph. The service, what our veterans have done for us. Well, I will know. I always respect the veterans. I always respect the veterans because, that's they've had it hard, Well, thank you, and make sure to give me some more thumbs up. Give me the algorithms, But yeah, I always support and respect veterans. So yeah, because they've actually been out in the theaters of war. I mean, I can't say that I've actually been in an actual war. I mean, I've been in street fights, but that's not a war, War is much more harsher and involves people dying. So. I can't say that. But Joseph has actually served his country, so. And I'm proud to have him as a friend. I'd love to go to Florida and meet him. So that is really awesome. Make sure to give me some more thumbs up on this Memorial Day, if you can. Okay. It's always good to have an actual veteran here on Memorial Day. It's very good. I wish my father was here. I really do. My father was a veteran. Welcome, Joseph. Welcome. You always have you're always welcome on this stream, man. You are a warrior, and you're a man to serve your country. So, and on a day like this, you're even more respected. It's always nice to have the community here. I mean, I'm glad you gave me 10 thumbs up. That's going to be really good. Keeps me in the algorithms. And this stream will probably get a lot of views on the replay. It always does. Um, I always enjoy that, Joseph. Yep. And Joseph, you should get one of these. Cheap on eBay, but very effective once you sharpen it. You know. Well, we're down to 5 views. Nancy. Anyway, we're down to 5 views. I guess this stream is coming to a close. I guess we'll shut it down pretty soon. We'll go off air. Now we're okay. Maybe I changed my mind. We just got 6 viewers, and if we increase in views, I'll stick around for a little bit longer. Okay. And well, the chat has gone a little bit cold. Well, while that's happening, like I said, my father was a veteran. My father served his country. He was during the Vietnam era. You know, it's I wish he was still here. You know, I love my dad. He was a very good dad. Well, I could. I don't. Does that have anything to do with Memorial Day? It'll come up reviews. Thank you, Kampa. Thank you. We're back to 5. That being said, you know, my father was a good guy. He was older he was an old man. He was in his 40s when he had us. He was older when he had. He was an old dad, pretty much. In his 40s, he raised 3 boys on his own. He talked about his military days. Told me a few stories. Talked about basic training. Talked about the drill sergeants. I remember one time there was this show on the History Channel called Mail Call. On the History Channel, it's like and it had like Lee Ernie, the gunny, which is no longer with us, by the way. Like doing the drill sergeant Full Metal Jacket kind of deal, you know. This is Mail Call, you know. You know, I remember my dad watching that show because one time the gunny answered one of my questions when it came to Aztec weapons and stuff like that, and so what happened was that he heard that Lee Ernie say that Mail Call promo right on the TV show, and it's like change it. It's like, Dad, I thought you liked stuff like this, right? It's like, no, it reminds me too much of my drill sergeant. That was my dad. That reminds me too much of basic training where that drill sergeant was yelling in my face. My dad could be a funny guy sometimes. See, my dad would say the funniest stuff when he was mad. My dad was this. Oh man, I tell you, and it was like, okay, I'll tell this one story. Now everyone knows that story, that joke that I told, right? Sometimes he did. He liked the Dukes of Hazzard a lot and Matlock. He liked Andy Griffith Show. And boy, one I'll tell you, and my dad could say the funny. You ever had that family member who would get really mad and say the funniest stuff that you couldn't keep a straight face on? Oh, that was my dad. My dad would get angry sometimes. Well, not sometimes. He got angry a lot of times. My dad has a short temper. Oh yeah, Dad loved it. He also liked the Dukes of Hazzard. He liked a lot of that stuff. Now I'm going to tell this story. This is one of my dad's story. Okay, my dad. Okay, I told you this story, but I guess I'll have to start out with that joke that I did. I've said this story a million times. This funny story. Okay, but there's a compendium to this. So, okay, one time this big woman named Gail comes up to my dad's house. I was living with Dad, so were my brothers. And my brothers were sitting, and I was 18. My brothers were like sitting in the living room smoking cigarettes and watching TV with their friends. And I was in the kitchen. And and this big woman named Gail comes in, right? I'm talking about big woman, big white woman named Gail. She had kinkles. I mean, she was really fat. I mean, really big, right? And she proclaims that I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up when she says this. She proclaimed the entire room, I need something to lift me up. And I couldn't help but say it. I said it in a kind of like joking way. It's like, sorry, Gail, I don't have a forklift. Yeah. And everyone started laughing. It was everyone in the room started laughing their ass off. But when everyone started laughing, she started crying. She was bawling. Oh. Yeah, it was, and suddenly I'm the bad guy in this situation. I don't know why, And my dad was be the one to comfort Gail. Had to comfort Gail, and like she and Dad was giving Gail a shoulder to cry on. Like, it's okay. And it's like, you still love me. And the second Dad, and basically a few minutes later after Gail went back home, right? My dad's like, because of me, because of so and so, I'd have taught that fat bitch all night. That's what he said when he was mad. I had taught that fat bitch all night. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Sherry, I didn't serve, but I have a father who did. I didn't know she cried. Well, yeah, she did. I mean, it's when everyone started laughing in the room, she started crying. And hey, the thing is, I didn't know she was going to cry. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It was a joke. It was a joke, and it was like, but yeah, much love. But yeah, but the funny thing is well, you know, my name is Justin, so I'll say it then. And after she left, my dad said, "Because of Justin, I had taught that fat bitch all night." It's like, that's how that was that classic dad line. Classic dad line. It was like, and it was and my brother was laughing his ass off, you know, because Dad would say the most funniest shit when he was mad. You know, but for the record, I never intended to make Gail cry. I never did. I was just cracking a lighthearted joke. You know, I can never make a joke on somebody in a bad mood. Not when I'm mad at somebody. When I joke on somebody, it's always when I'm in a lighthearted mood, you know, just messing about, you know. So I always mean it in the most nicest way, you know. It's like, but I learned something that day that I didn't know about women. Women react to things differently than men. We do not have the same sense of humor. Uh, you know, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I could tell some more stories about my dad getting mad and making us laugh. You know. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Yeah, when I joke with people, I never mean anything bad by it. You know, so it's like when you know, for example, Sherry, when you came up to see me and we met at the Wendy's, I was just joking around, messing about, telling a few jokes. A lot of people got upset about those jokes, by the way. They said, "Oh, you said bad things." I'm like, it was just comedy. No, man. You got a generation out here that just can't take a joke. Have you noticed something about this millennial and like Gen Z? They're just like they're anti-humor. No, man. You can't take a joke out there. You know, there's no comedy. You know, they can't get into comedy. You got to be a sensitive snowflake all the time. You know, I got 11 thumbs up. That's awesome. You know, life is hard enough. I mean, sometimes you just got to have a joke to have a catharsis. You know. See, I didn't come from the generation where basically, you know, the sensitive snowflake generation. I come from the generation where you just life was hard enough, so you try to make a joke about everything, you know, try to laugh, and look at things, and try to find the humor in it, you know. But yeah, it's just like this generation is just so serious. You know, it's crazy. You know, they don't have any sense of humor, none. Yeah, I know. Hey, well, it's the Nomad say something interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, we always love a good sense of humor here at Slingshot Warriors channel. For example, to all my British friends out there, I put out an old British parody. Fun, hilarious. Yes, true. You know, I did learn something from that experience that men and women take jokes in different ways. Didn't know that before. You know, I never expected Gail to cry. That wasn't never my intention. But yeah. Hey, happy Memorial Day, Fitness Frank. Give me some more thumbs up to keep me in the algorithms. Yeah. Got a good knife, Fitness Frank. How you doing? And on this stream, we honor all the people that serve their country. If you're a veteran, you're welcome here on this stream, especially on a day like today. But every day, I welcome all veterans on my channel, people that serve their country. Thank you, Fitness Frank. Thank you kindly. I got 12 thumbs up. Now we're doing really well. I mean, this is you're going to put this stream in the replay. It's going to get 100 views. I can tell you, which is really good. You know. But yeah, it seems to me that these millennials and the snowflake generation doesn't take jokes too kindly. I mean, come on now. Yeah. Comedy gets us through. Yeah, Camo Camp is a cool guy. Now you've been following me for a while, Fitness Frank. You've been into fitness. I've lost a lot of weight. I've changed my diet. I'm strong now. You gave me a lot of advice about weightlifting and stuff like that. I don't hurt my shoulders or nothing. You taught me how to do that. Well, for himself. Did pretty good. All right. Let's see how else I can honor the veterans out here. Oh yeah. Well, I have a version of a trench knife. You know this one. You know, I saw a veteran actually do a review of this knife once. He said if he was in the military, he would have carried it. He said when he was in the service, he said when he was in the military, he would have carried one of these. So that tells you something about this knife. I mean, if he knew about this knife when he was on active duty, he would have carried it. You know, man. Thank you, Fitness Frank. Thank you. I still like slingshots. I'm into less than lethal launchers now. Pepper ball stuff, crossbows, archery, slingshots. Of course, I'm always in the slingshots. Yeah. And of course, all different kinds of cutlery. This one goes out to the veterans out there. Oh, Addicted to Blades, how you doing, bro? How you doing? It's a happy Memorial Day. Thank you, thank you. This is it's a Combat Commander trench knife. It's actually quite good. It's a high carbon steel blade. I've tested the knuckles. I've tested the blade. Very sharp, very effective. Basically, it's a cheaper version, but still pretty tough. Actually, good for the price. You'll get about $30. I paid for it. Basically of the cold steel trench knives. So this is like a Combat Commander version of the cold steel trench knives. Doing good, but having more all day. Thank you, Addicted to Blades. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Camo Camba. All right. Yeah. Well, great buy. Yeah, I got it on budk.com. It's high carbon steel blade. I've tested the knuckles. I've tested the pummel. It's got like a conical shape, like cone shaped pummel. The knuckles work pretty well. I've tested this on hard wood, like wooden boards. It just leaves a nice indentation to it. The blade will cut. The blade will even slice right through a milk jug. A milk carton. I've tested this on a milk carton in one of my older videos. On a milk carton, it just slices right through a milk carton. I mean, it's like it's good. As you can tell, it's good. It's a drop point Tanto, so it's got a very nice sheath. Easy to pull out, easy to use. It's basically a modern version. I'd say a modern variation of the old trench knife. So, Combat Commander trench knife is very nice. I heard about that. I did a video on that, Fitness Frank, about that 13-year-old boy who used a slingshot to stop a wannabe serial killer punk. Yeah, saved his sister. Yeah, I've actually did a video on that one. So the video is on my channel if you want to see it. Let me drop a comment. Oh, really? Good. You might have watched the video. I didn't see your comment though. Here's the thing. If you watch the video, please leave a comment. Also, like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But please leave a comment because I know you're there if you leave a comment. I know I like the views. I really do. But the comments I really like because I love to respond to your comments. I love to hear from people and their thoughts on different things. You know? It was scary, but that's bravery there. Bravery and courage. The boy exhibited courage, so yeah. That boy with the slingshot exhibited courage, so I gotta respect the kid. He was willing to protect his sister. Family's family. You gotta love your family and protect your family. And something is better than nothing, as Tack would say. So, So it's all, I got 13 thumbs up. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to be really good in the algorithms on this one. I got another blade that I've actually done some jug cutting with. This one's good. It's not made of good steel. I'll say that it's a stainless steel blade, but it's not that big, so it's pretty good for jug cutting. I sharpened it very well, actually. Sharpens up very well. Still a good chopper. Not for, I like the guard on this bad boy and the handle. It's a right edge, so it's a Chinese knockoff, but put a nice edge on it. I got it. No. It's a false edge. Addicted to blades. It's a false edge. It's not a double edge. You could actually put an edge on it if you wanted to, but it's a false edge. This is the edge. It's a single edge. It's like a bolo type blade, It's I had to give it a nice sharpened edge, but I did. Well, thank you. I didn't pay much. It was cheap on eBay, so I got one. So I like the guard on this bad boy and the handle. And the handle is kind of like a slightly like a rubber covered hard handle. It's got a little bit of like a rubberizeness on it, but it's not like completely rubberized. It's got a hard like below this kind of hard below the surface, so it's got that hard and rubberized grip. So it the way it's set up, it's got that palm swell and here, and it's got like a lanyard. It's really nice. It's got that 1980s kind of feel, like an 80s kind of look, like an 80s kind of blade, Well, thank you. No. So it's nice to get all those thumbs up. I'll tell you that. Thank you for all the thumbs up you gave me on this Memorial Day stream. Memorial Day weekend stream. I thank all of you for that. I mean, you've been very good to me here in this community. I'm very thankful that I've had all the great support from you good people. There were a lot of times, just seeing the way things are going, sometimes I didn't feel like I wanted to keep on going, but you good people kept me going. So I love the 13 thumbs up. That's going to basically put the replay into the stratosphere. The views are going to go up. I always like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ above all else. All glory goes to God. Amen. All right. We got 5 views. I think it's about time that I went off air. because I did pretty well on this stream. I think that this stream is done pretty well. Got some good people on the stream, and see what life stores for us. So I'll give everybody a chance to say their goodbyes before I head on out, I guess. Thank you for all the nice thumbs up and the views that you gave me. Ah, so true, so true. I got some of that right here. But the grip is pretty well on this one. The grip is very grippy on this particular blade. Very grippy. It's that you don't need tennis tape for this kind of grip. It's very grippy. It's kind of slightly rubberized, and so you don't need tennis tape for this. Trust me on that one. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nancy. Okay, I'll give her a chance to say their goodbyes. Thank you, Kama Kampa. I'll call you after the stream, and we'll talk on this Memorial Day. And okay, has anybody else got any last goodbyes? I guess, and I guess not. Okay. God bless all those who served our country, and God bless all those who died for our country. My thoughts and prayers always go out to you, and that'll be about it.